Welcome to This Week in Nerf, your source for first-party, third-party, and community Nerf news. I'm Adriana, and I think I need a haircut. It's getting a little long and poofy. But I can't do that right now because I'm here filming the news. Mr. Heathpants has created the Pigeon MkVIII. That is a lot of revisions on his 3D printed blaster. For those of you who don't know what the Pigeon is, it's 3D printed pistol, about deagle sized, and is that one single? I believe that was the single mini flywheel blaster. It used to only take katanas, now it also takes talons, and there are actually a whole slew of new features in the MkVIII, the most notable of which are the blowback. So when you pull the trigger, the slide goes back with every trigger pull, and it just looks awesome. That's not a necessary feature, but a very cool feature. However, what I would deem a, maybe not necessary, but amazing and so convenient feature is the toolless disassembly. After you've put it together, ready to go, if you have a problem, apparently you can just take it apart in the field. No tools required. I don't even think you need a screwdriver. I wish more blasters were like that. I wish the Caliburn was like that. I mean, I can tighten things with my fingers, but ooh. Toolless disassembly, awesome, awesome, awesome feature, and I would never even thought it was possible to try to put it in there if I was designing it. Now, this is MkVIII of the Pigeon, and I may have thrown a little shade to Mr. Heathpants in the past. MHP is sort of the opposite of Captain Slug, where Slug optimizes his things to be built by others, and MHP just says, cool, it works, good luck. Well, that was the old Mr. Heathpants. Now, with these new file sets, they're organized really well. So you have your main folder, you print all of that, and then for the features that you need to pick, they're all organized in their own file types, and he made illustrated instructions. So, crossing my fingers, assembly should be so much easier now. He actually has parts lists and what appears to be all of the information you need to actually build the thing without, needing to consult the Facebook group constantly. I really, really, really appreciate the illustrated instructions. They're excellent. And all the files are, as usual, open source on Thingiverse. And if you don't have a printer or you don't want to source all of the individual parts from McMaster or China or wherever the heck you're buying parts from, they are also available fully assembled from Derek's son. And there's a link to both the Thingiverse and the shop in the description. NCCTW posted a video from someone in Taiwan opening a box of a white Rampage. And we definitely haven't heard any whispers about that, or I haven't anyway. I haven't seen anybody else with this, so it's kind of neat to see an unboxing of something that I haven't even seen before. It looks super slick and white. It's just a good paint scheme, and I like that they just changed the paint, just changed the color. They didn't make it the weird, bulky, new Elite style that I just don't like that at all. And the Rampage itself, the Jam Page, it has its good qualities. The priming handle is probably the most comfortable priming handle. The side-loaded mag isn't as bad as people say that it is. Like, people give it a lot of crap, but it's not that bad. It comes with an 18-round clip and also a retaliator stock, which is kind of neat because Rampage has never come with a stock before. So I'm really glad that you get more for your money in this box, and I'm crossing my fingers that it'll be available in the USA because the white looks slick. Our friends over at Silver Fox Industries recently moved from Etsy to their own shop. And I definitely understand why they do that. I've heard nothing but complaints for people who use Etsy as their main shop. Like, that's why Luke moved away from it, and now they're moving away from it to their own place. So I just thought that I would let you guys know silverfoxindustries.shop is live. For those of you who don't know Silver Fox Industries, they are two lovely, lovely, lovely people in the Pacific Northwest, and it's got all the basics. So you have your electronics, like your motors, your switches, your wire. They sell some flywheels, they sell some 3D printed cages. There's a little bit of resin cast parts, I believe hammer shot hammers. And all of their prints are super duper high quality. And one thing that I would really suggest going to them for is caliburns. If you want a caliburn printed, it's so clean. I got to see some of theirs in person, and they are oh so clean. So if you want a custom caliburn, you want your custom colors, you want just really nice quality, silverfoxindustries.shop. And they are just lovely people. I love them. Speaking of shop owners who are lovely people, Luke from Out of Darts just added a blog to his site. Everyone knows about Out of Darts. He runs an awesome shop and has amazing customer service, and this blog is just another feature for the community to get more information from. It's going to have some news, but mostly mod guides, tutorials, things like that. And it's not just going to be Luke or his employees contributing to it. He's also got community guest writers that are going to be making articles to post on his blog as well. I believe right now there's one from Ben Lamb on the Dart Zone Pro, so already getting other people to help contribute. And these large contributions like that, it really does build a community, and I'm always happy to have another place to go for more information about everything. I love learning. Also, separately from the blog, he added new features to his website and is doing a Jupiter giveaway. I am not going to tell you how to enter the Jupiter giveaway. Instead, you're going to go to the description, you're going to click on his video, and he's going to tell you how to enter the Jupiter giveaway. So if you want one of those, head on over to his channel, but maybe finish the news first. You can click all the links later. News first. And speaking of news first, there's a little leak from Hasbro. This is the Alternator, and I actually think this thing looks pretty cool. It appears that you can choose to fire 1, 2, or 3 darts depending on what I assume is a ratcheting mechanism that you would move to whatever barrel configuration that you want. And that's a pretty neat idea. So you can have one set of darts ready to go while you're reloading the others. It's just cool. I do wonder with the double and the triple barrels, I'm not sure if it's going for a shotgun style or if there's smart ARs in there, so they'll still fire one at a time and you get your 3 shots out. It's an interesting one, and I am looking forward to seeing it. And separately from function, it looks like any other zombie strike blaster. All the cool tools and whatever in the molds, but Hasbro doesn't paint both sides, and I don't understand. It can't be that expensive to paint 2 sides, can it? It must be. It must be really expensive. Cool looking blaster anyway, though. I'm looking forward to this one. This week's mod of the week is from Arkashby 2017. Sorry, I'm mispronouncing that. It was posted on Reddit. He calls this blaster the MHECS-10. This is a hyperfire and modulus integration with a rough cut master key. The lines on the blaster where the integrations actually happened are so clean. It looks amazing. It appears that he's done another similar one previously, so as always, second tries always work out better. And the paint looks really nice as well, and the LEDs are in super cool place. Visually, excellent blaster. Now, what's the opposite of visually? It's performance-wise. Inside it's got a dual stage cage, so it's probably probably hitting pretty hard. I would really actually like to see a firing demo of this blaster, because especially if the lights flash, that would be awesome. I'm getting ahead of myself. Dual stage cage, and the master key is slam fire only, which in my opinion is the only way to do a master key. Like, it seems silly to ever need to pull the trigger and, you know, move your hand off of your main blaster. The master key should be like, I'm around a corner. Oh no, there's somebody. Ba-ba! You know? Slam fire just makes more sense. I don't know why anyone would do it another way. If you do it another way, let me know in the comments and tell me why, because I don't understand. Anyway, thank you, Arkashby. This looks awesome. Keep up the good work. The video of the week is from Monkeytron Collective. They filmed Foam Dart Thunder's iCombat Glasgow. And this is, again, I feel like I say this about every gameplay video. It's a super cool venue. It's like a CQB, really, really tight spaces, and that's my favorite kind. It's seriously my favorite, because I like to play with silly blasters. If I was there, I would be using just Vortex. The Vortex Proton is one of my favorites. That's what I would be using, and it would actually be freaking effective there. I really wish I could go to some of their wars. What else did I like about this video? The bomb timer. The bomb timer that they have is just so cool. Like, having a tactile thing in your war, it makes the game more fun. I don't understand why. Like, even in the 5v5 King of the Hill games, we have the bucket timers and you just smack the crap out of it as you run by. That part's really, really fun. It's just fun to hit buttons. But this bomb timer, it looks like you have to hold down the button for a certain amount of time to, like, get a point for your team or defuse it or whatever. And it's not just that it's a button and buttons are fun. It looks like a complete product. And I'm pretty sure someone over there made it, especially for, I don't know, especially for the group or just for people in that area. But it looks awesome. And I'm glad people care enough about Nerf to make things like that for Nerf games. It just makes it more fun. It really does. Everyone should make more things, because more things is more fun. Thanks for filming this video. It was really entertaining to watch. I didn't want the thumbnail to be a lie, so I brought in the cat for the outro. I just want to give a couple little announcement thingies, because they didn't warrant their full story, but I feel like they are still important and need to be said. Number one, Jangular's Dauntless video is awesome and everybody should watch it. I've just talked too much about Dauntless. Ragnar Oktoberfest exhibitor applications for Blaster Expo are live now, and I'll link to that in the description. Foam Fest sponsorship is almost closed, but it's not too late. You can still try to do that. They would like to remind you, you can apply for more than one tier in case you don't get the higher one. There are two hopefully large wars happening in September. One is Nerfing for Autism, and that's for charity, and the other is Southern Maryland House of Nerf. That's a 1-year anniversary, I believe. There are so many links in the description, so if anything I talked about interested you, they will be there. Because I will remember, and I won't forget to put a description in at all this time, like I did that one time. I'll do better. Every week. Every week we're getting better. Just gotta keep doing it. Keep improving. You keep improving too. Exercise, eat well, Nerf on. Bye.